has its words that are burning down, and they say every dog has its day. But every time I turn around, well, I find I stand there and say, oh, where have we all gone? Where do the good reside? This is such a misled, graceless age. When was the great divide? Oh, we walk down these streets made of cobblestones, 'cause they've been stripped of all the gold. Well, I can't help stand there and wonder, where did the days go of old? Oh, when did the sun start shining? When did the rain come to stay? When it comes down time to remember it, well, I hope I've forgotten the day. Where do the good reside? This is such a misled, graceless age. When was the great divide? When was the great divide? When was the great divide?
And you can be on the front line. Digital and traditional media jobs are being created daily at the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School to help you find your next career. With financial aid and job placement assistance available at the Columbus campus of the Ohio Media School provides instruction to seriously experienced veterans like me, ready to share their knowledge of the media
It's all my heart, it's all my life, it's all I'm living for. It's all my heart, it's all my soul, it's you. I was living my life like an island alone. Then you appeared like a bright light at a fork in the road. So living for. It's all my heart, it's all my soul, it's you. It's all my heart, it's all my life, it's all I'm living for. It's all my heart, it's all my soul, it's you.
The good slipping out of control. The devil's got his foot to throw. I feel so
herself for recognition. She killed herself to ease her mind. She killed herself for appreciation. She killed herself to pass the time. Why must you extrude negativity oh so rapidly? And do you feel there's such an excuse for your apathy? Why must you extrude negativity oh so rapidly? And do you feel there's such an excuse for your apathy? No.
Welcome back, guys, on the Thursday Club.
Stealing my thunder.
Well, you stole my seat, so it's
fair.
it's fair.
That's fair. So, I was reading on the internet,
Interwebs.
on the interwebs, what is something that you don't run into on the beach very often? More specifically, on the beaches of San Clementine in California.
I seriously have so many answers, but none of them sound right.
How about the 43-foot-long carcass of a 70,000-pound gray whale?
That's exactly what I was gonna say, actually.
Well, it is there, and it is very much dead.
Oh my lord.
But it's a difficult situation. Because what is unique about the gray whale?
It's larger than
That
everything
too.
else.
That too.
No, the which whale?
The gray whale.
The great whale?
Gray whale.
I feel
Gray.
like you have a specific answer in mind, so I don't even want to throw one out.
It's endangered.
Oh, okay, I actually did not know
So
that.
that's where. Oh yeah, they're very, very endangered. Oh
See,
yeah.
I
yeah,
follow
humans
up
suck.
on, like, orcas and stuff.
Humans
but
really suck.
Never the gray whale. How's the gray? Dude, you're so massive. How do you not take out anything that's endangering you? Like,
Have
what?
you not seen what the Japanese can do to whales?
Oh, this is true. I'm thinking Americans. We don't do anything to you guys. Japanese are over here like, I could kill him with my bare hands.
I mean, like, there's that South Park episode where they really, really go in on the Japanese and the whole whaling thing.
That's messed up. And here's Americans, like, we are finally not captivating whales anymore, or orcas.
Whale
or
Wars!
Disneyland, or
Whale
Disneyland,
Wars!
SeaWorld.
God, I hated that show.
I'm happy SeaWorld's, like, as bad as I would love to see the show and everything, I am so happy SeaWorld is doing away with the captivity of the whales.
I agree.
think
But
it's terrible.
one of the things that I wanted to ask you, because I have things lined up.
Yeah.
I'm ready. I'm about to be funny. When you're dealing with this 70,000-pound
That's
dead carcass,
insane.
what do you do with it?
Helicopter.
You need a really, really big helicopter.
You need a Blackhawk.
Like, you need, like, a Grand Theft Auto 5 helicopter.
True.
Like, we're
The one that
just...
carries a submarine.
Where it's just like, how'd you do that? Because screw physics.
Right, and I want to know how. What you said, 70,000?
70,000 pounds.
70,000 pounds of whale,
Mm-hmm.
and y'all are in danger. Maybe it's because you're such a big target.
Well, another thing that makes it dicey is you're kind of on a clock, because what happens when you die?
You decompose.
You do decompose, but there are
Release bodily
gases.
functions?
There
Right.
are. Oh well, yeah, that happens
I
upon
need to
death.
see
The release
that.
of the bowels. But let's say, have you ever just been like driving down the street or walking down the street and you've seen roadkill that has obviously been there for a while?
Yeah, it's
Like in the
foul.
middle of-
What's
Well, if you notice, the stomach is usually very enlarged.
right?
Why is that?
Oh yeah, there is a certain
Because
gas
there's
that-
gases
yeah.
in there that can't go anywhere, so science dictates that after a while, these gases can no
And it
longer...
explodes.
And it goes boom.
It will explode. I learned that in a CSI episode because the body exploded.
Well, they were talking about what's one of the things that makes it difficult is that whether the body is dead or alive, the wildlife, those in charge of California wildlife have to authorize the movement of every single body part because they're endangered, dead or alive, because there's fear of people coming up selling the teeth,
Yeah.
selling baleen, selling fat blubber on the black
Who
market.
just runs up and is like, I'm gonna yank this
Crazy
whale's
people.
teeth out. No one's gonna notice.
Crazy people. Well, they learned the hard way in the 70s that if you have a beached whale carcass, that dynamite is not the way to go. Let me get an exact
What?
quote on this. No, this is real.
Oh my gosh, guys. This sounds
It's foul.
terrible.
It says, one thing the authorities never considered was blowing up the whale, Mr. Parcel said. That was done in 1970 after a 45-foot, 8-ton gray whale washed up on shore in Florence, Oregon. The explosion launched dangerous chunks of whale flesh in all directions, one of which
yeah.
crushed the passenger compartment of a car parked a quarter of a mile away. A quarter of a mile away, this dead piece of flesh flew. And can you imagine how embarrassing that would be? Like a eulogy? How like, especially like if you're the son who's giving the eulogy of your father. My father, my hero, was taken out by dead whale flesh.
I'm thinking more so like, how do you do an insurance claim on that? Like, yeah, a piece of whale flesh from an explosion crushed my car.
I would wait for the guy to say, can you please hold? Why would I make this up? How do you make this up? How do you make this?
I'd be like, look it up. The explosion's got to be in the news, man.
Oh, dude, somebody videotaped it.
But
Somebody
imagine,
videotaped it.
like, oh my gosh.
How
what
distressing would that be to like look up and just see a giant chunk of like dead whale flying at you?
Dude, I'm trying to put in perspective how big that would make the megalodon.
Oh, dude, the megalodon. I think it's like it's definitely more. It's definitely bigger than a blue whale,
Oh,
which is the
yeah.
largest living mammal on the face
The
of the planet.
megalodon, they said, could swallow up to like 4 city buses.
Something like
people
that.
are like plankton, like freaking toothpicks to the megalodon.
Oh yeah, dude.
It's bad.
You're chump change to that.
I'm scared to look at anything prehistoric. Prehistoric freaking insects are massive. Like,
Well, you know what they said? Like, I was watching. This was something I watched years ago. It's like first we had the age of reptiles.
Yep.
Now is the age of mammalia. They say afterwards it will be the age of insects. So
ew.
yeah.
Oh,
So just
no.
like let that sit and fester for a second.
That makes
Centipedes
sense,
the
though.
size of the Twin Towers.
Oh heck, that's some Godzilla.
That is this Mothra.
What? Yeah, because I'm like, I could see it though, because we have been talking for years about how we keep like creating super bugs. These bugs are becoming more indestructible. They're getting larger. They're causing more damage. Like they said for a while they were scared of people using hand sanitizer because the more and more you use, the more you can create super germs, like crazy stuff. So I could definitely see that. It's either going to be insects or robots. Because we are creating such
Dude, have you
lifelike
seen
robotic
the robot
people.
that can like
The woman?
emulate human emotion?
The woman. That's
Oh
like,
my god,
yeah.
I'm like sitting there in my room, like you know how animated
terrifying.
I get. You know how animated,
Right.
especially when I'm upset.
Right.
And I was upset because I don't know. It seems y'all forgot about the movie called I, Robot. Yeah, Will Smith. You know, next thing you know, like as soon as I saw that, the first thing I thought of was Will Smith running around smashing crap with his left robotic hand, trying to save the world. I'm like, no, dude, I have seen way too many science fiction horror animes where I'm like, nope, don't do robots, especially that can feel. Nope.
These scientists have to be getting paid off because they'll even say at the end of their video, when everybody's fearing that these robots will, turn on the human race and all this and that. And he's like, but we have them programmed to where they will help you. That's how the movie always starts off. They want to help you.
Sorry, Dave, but I can't do that for
fake.
you. I can't do that for you, Dave.
Right.
That's
I
funny
don't-
because it sucks that we have there's the movie that I just referenced. We actually have like right here on the equipment rack.
Yeah.
There's that sticker with the red dot.
Yep.
That red dot's a reference to that movie that was remade by Johnny Depp, where the computer takes over and
That's
so
what
on.
I'm
and so
saying,
on.
dude. You just
I'm
know.
sorry, Dave. I
You
can't
know
do that for you.
that the world's gonna change. Like you're just waiting for the day where you're like, yeah, can you go get me coffee? Their eyes turn red and they're like, no, Dave, you'll get me coffee. And you're just like, oh, I'm out. I'm
Dude,
so out.
gone.
I don't
will
trust
totally
robots,
live
man.
in the jungles of Costa Rica.
Well, man, if it's the age of the robots, they're gonna end up everywhere before we die off.
How do you feel about it, Ryback? The whole I know you saw it because
These, like,
you're into that nerdy
super-
stuff too, man. With the robot that can
superhuman robots.
emulate human emotion.
And they look extremely realistic.
Yes.
I was petrified.
Because we were deciding if it's going to become the
Oh
age
my
of
God.
insects
Was
or
it
the
Akio
age of
Fukano,
robots.
They have incredible technology over there, so I'm not surprised it was
They're
Japan
so
first.
getting
to be
paid
quite
off.
Not
honest.
at all.
Like just like they're like, hey, we should invent this, and they're like, done.
Right.
Can we create a holographic room? Done.
Right, because I'm
We
like,
need to create a robot that has feelings. We did that last week. Where have you
we're
been?
trying to decide if after the mammals, if it's going to be the age of like ginormous insects, kind
Or
of like
robots.
the prehistoric age, or robots.
Robots.
And I don't know. I've heard rumors of both.
I think both are terrifying.
Well, yeah, either way, we're dead. Gonna be like, what? I wonder if we're gonna be hit by like a meteor. Like, nah, we're the humans. We're gonna kill ourselves off. We're like the least.
I mean, we're
intelligent
already
of all
doing that.
ages. Right. We're
Where
the
have you
least
been?
intelligent of all ages.
Yeah, where have you been? This is already going down.
Well, except for the baby boomers, because they'll just keep it going unless something massive wipes them out.
We were talking about this 70,000-pound carcass of a gray whale that
Washed ashore.
washed ashore,
Beached.
beached its dead self on the San Clementine shores, and
how-
they're trying to figure out a clean and kosher way to get the body off
Unlike
of
last
the
time,
shore
when they
because I
apparently,
mentioned
like,
there was like in the
blew it
we
up.
were talking about there's they said, well, we can't blow it up with dynamite because we learned in 1970 in Oregon that if you do that, well, physics dictates that the explosion will make all the dead pieces of whale fly, and evidently a car that was a quarter of a mile away was crushed.
What did
by
they
dead
think was
whale.
gonna happen? Like the body pieces weren't gonna fly when they exploded?
All I
Like,
can say is I'm pretty
mean,
confident
roasted.
that whoever made the decision to get TNT to blow up the whale probably lost his job that day.
Why didn't they get? I mean, the whale's giant, so it made no sense in general. But if you felt like you needed to blow it up, you should have put some covering over it, like they do with like bomb squads and stuff. Like cover it.
Or you should just let
Don't
nature
just-
take its course.
Yeah,
It'll
don't
blow
like let it
eventually.
blow up in the public. Like, jeez, if it's crushing cars a quarter mile away, then what does it do to people around it?
There's another video before we jump off here so we can let the legal ID play. I also saw, it was funny because I as soon as I read the paragraph about the TNT, I had remembered a video where I saw this kid who could have been more than 12 or 13 years old. Like, he was in his prime of doing stupid stuff. And he had a stick, and there was a dead whale on the beach, and he walks up, and what does he do? He pokes it. And he poked it just right because it exploded. And you just see like this, like the like all the blood and the guts are flying away, and then like at light speed, you just see a child go,
Oh,
and just flies. And you're just like, that's what you're as a parent. You're just like, well, I don't have to say anything. The dead whale taught you. It's just why do we
Right,
not
why'd
poke
you
dead
poke
whales?
it?
Because I ended up in a car. Exactly.
especially
covered in
if
guts.
if it's bloated and has like gases that's not released. Like,
Ugh, disgusting. Well, it is 8:05, and just so the FCC doesn't send me a fine, we are going to let the legal ID play. This is WUDG, the Underground Thursday Club.
Goes down in that there underground. WUDG. Columbus.
Hi, this is Mr. Duda, and we have our first winner of the $25 gift card to the Rusty Bucket. A prize available in the Underground Vault.
Hi, this is Stephanie. I won a $25 gift card to the Rusty Bucket only on undergroundcolumbus.com.
Rapid thoughts going through my head, sickening smile across my face. I don't want to be here, but I'm here. I fear. I like the smell, I like the sense. I like the touch, but not the stench of my weakness to be true to you. One step over the line and I'm down on you. Saying this is the last time. It's always the last time. Merry-go-round. I'm on the merry-go-round. I'm on the merry-go-round. It's always the last time. Merry-go-round, I'm on the merry-go-round. 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 I'm on the merry-go-round.
So sincere, she sounded so sincere. I found her, I couldn't tear myself away. Her gaze was so appealing, found myself revealing things I thought I'd never say. Like, I don't need another affair, and I just want someone to care. No way. How could it be she could pull the truth from me? It's 'cause she's so sincere. I've been waiting, been hesitating, built walls that no one could get through. But she cures me as she reassures me that I finally found a love that's true. Okay, I've heard it all before. It's not just words with her, it's more. I know it's hard to see. Someone got to me. It's 'cause she's so sincere. Oh, when she tells me love grows, I'm not naive.
a crazy deja vu. A roller coaster I'm used to. 'Cause baby I love and hate you too. And I never met a girl quite like you. 1, 2, 3, 4.
UndergroundColumbus.com.
The Underground Vault is back and better than ever. For your chance to win prizes, call 614-636-5601. When you call your favorite on-air personalities, they'll give you the chance to win, and once every week, one lucky listener will win what's in the Underground Vault. Listen all day, Monday through Friday, for your next chance to win. WUDG Underground Columbus, your best stop for independent and unsigned artists.
Only on UndergroundColumbus.com.
It's not the truth if all along you've had to pretend. That's no way to live your life if you can help it. And it's not a secret if all your life you've never held it in. The way that you'd advise your best friend. It's not a gift, it's a curse. It's not bad, it's getting worse. I've never asked you to understand, but rain's away these eyes.
Welcome back to the Thursday Club. What is?
Oh no!
I know. Come here! You're just going on like mad music bed, like jeez.
That was me.
I was like, I'm genuinely confused on what's going
That
on.
was
right
all of that. All of that was me.
now. See what happens when I give him the chair.
I have the power. I'm like He-Man, just really, really skinny.
Just really, really skinny.
Just really, really skinny.
Fair.
I was just like, we're just gonna jump on and we're just gonna practice ad-lib.
Ad-lib?
Ad-lib.
Okay.
Just improv on the fly, flying whale carcasses everywhere. Is it carcasses or is it carcae?
I think it's carcasses.
I want it to be carcae.
I know. Most plural things are like, octopi.
Have I ever told you
No.
the story where my dad finally leveled with me on why he hates English?
I think you did.
I think the air needs to hear it.
Go for it.
I can deliver it. I can sell it. Right, so I'm sitting there with my dad, and so we can keep everything PC. And because of this story, my father shall remain nameless.
Fair.
Because of reasons I'm sure you understand, and other
Yeah.
people out there can kind of put two and two together. But my father and I bonded. We bonded for that was the first time we bonded. We bonded.
Over the English
And
language.
I just came inside. I just got done smoking a cigarette. He didn't stay out there while I smoked the cigarette. He doesn't smoke cigarettes. So
Well, I imagine.
so when the bonding was done, he went inside and walked in there. We were watching Lost, and for some reason he thought it would be fun to put me in watching season 5 of Lost. And I was like, so is the title like a pun in respects to the show? Because I'm lost.
Right.
I don't know what's going on. But anyways, we were sitting there. And he just out of nowhere, he just goes, I hate English. I was like, what?
I can really see that.
I was like, what are you talking about? And for those of you who don't know, my dad is I think he's at 4 languages now.
Seriously.
Yeah, Spanish, English, Italian, and French.
Yeah, because they're all relatively close.
Yeah, they are pretty close. There was one time where he made me watch. I hate French. Made me watch it was like an HGTV show, on a channel that
French?
it was in French. It was awful.
Oh.
It was I don't know. He enjoys weird things. He's one of those scholar guys who sits in his study.
I was gonna say it has a
Giant pipe.
library that he doesn't use.
Giant pipe.
Or overuses.
120-year-old brandy. I can just smell the history of this. My snifter is so snifty. No, I'm not insulting you, Dad. Just in case. This would be the one time where you're listening to the show. Love you, Pops. But I'm sitting there, and again, I was like, what are you talking about? He's just like, it doesn't make sense. I was like, all right, man. You're obviously in some sort of a dither. There's something going on here. And he's just like, all right, Justin. Because for those of you, a lot of you may not know, that's actually my first name. Yeah. So he says, well, Justin, he says, all right. He says, mouse. I said, all right, mouse. He says, what's the plural form of mouse? I said, mice. He's like, all right, good. Goose. He says, He says, plural form. Geese? Correct. This is when he threw the fastball, and this is one of the few and only times where I've seen him get animated like I do. And I was like, oh, so it's there. It just didn't come from nowhere. Oh, that's good. Just years of composure.
Right.
And he's just like, moose. And I just said, moose? Because that is the technical plural form of moose. And his hands went up in his exasperation and just rage. He's like, no, meese. It is meese. And I'm like, no, Pops. It's moose. He says, but that doesn't make any sense. I hate this language. And that was the conversation. Didn't speak to me again for 25 minutes.
Oh my God. I mean, that is true. It says also if you think about the name of certain species. Offspring.
Platypi.
Yeah, well, yeah, I love that.
I love that
But
word.
certain offspring, it gets just as confusing on the name of offspring of different species. Some of them are the same. Some of them are so out there.
Well, I know what we're gonna do on our next break. We're gonna jump off here in just a few seconds, and we're gonna look up those crazy names, those plural, the crazy, referencing to for example, calling a baby goat a kid.
Oh yeah, see,
baby kangaroo is a Joey. I'm trying to think.
Joey or Jack? It's Joey.
It's Joey.
Yeah, it's like one of those names.
Maybe it's Jack for
No, I'm thinking the old movie Kangaroo Jack. I don't
So
know
what? See. Now I'm on this same thing. So if it's Wallaby for one, is it Wallabies as plural or Wallaby?
That sounds like a wallaby. I think it'd be wallabies. Wallaby sounds better.
Wallaby, it does roll off the tongue better.
I feel like the way that everybody tries to speak Spanish by ending like an O on every word is how people try and speak English with like ending an I in every plural.
Masculine and feminine.
Right, like they're like, oh, it's plural, it must end in an I. Just like, no, just because Spanish doesn't mean it ends in an O.
This is plural. We're just gonna, this is the only word that's gonna end in XZ. I don't even know how to pronounce that.
Like, make the word plural.
Pluri.
See? I don't like it.
A plethora of pluri.
See,
A plethora of plural pronouns.
That's just like how we have so many words that are either spelled the same way with different meaning or spelled completely different but sound the same or like crazy. I can't remember what they're called.
Oh, that's why, like, you actually, this is funny because you can attest to this. You said you lived overseas and you lived in China. How mad did you see some of these Oriental, these native Oriental people who were trying to learn English with having an Oriental language as their mother tongue? They would get so upset.
Yeah, they would. I mean, I honestly didn't run into too many of them because I was in a class where my teacher only spoke Chinese because that's what I was learning. And then, the people that I would run into didn't know anything about English, so they just looked confused. But yeah, for the ones trying to learn it, it's one of the hardest languages to learn.
I remember when I was living in Central America. Wait, what is happening? Oh, wait, the live feed ruined it for me.
Español.
No, español ya. No, español. I sell. Yo vendo las naranjas. I sell the oranges.
No hable español.
I know. No hable español.
You're gonna get him started on trying to make you roll R's.
Oh God.
I cannot.
Neither can Caroline, and I've learned that I just need to leave it and just let it be.
Fair.
If you're watching the live feed, she's glaring at me right now. She's sighing deeply.
She's angry.
She's glaring. Now she's gonna leave the. Oh, she's leaving the room.
Oh.
She's leaving the room. Oh no, wait, no, she's not.
Hey,
Does this qualify as good content? I don't know. He just goes, no.
No.
This is what friends are for. Am I doing okay? No. You are doing awful. I mean, like, how can you even ask me that? Did you even look at yourself in the mirror before? I mean, like, my God. I am that friend though. Like, let's say like my friend walks out and like wearing some like ridiculous ensemble. Like, I will turn the car off. I will put that thing in park, and I will just be like, she'll be like, no, you turn right around right now. If you are getting in my car, and you're gonna be seen with me in public, you are going to take that garbage and you're gonna put it back in your closet, and you're gonna wear regular people clothes. Regular people clothes. Like, for example, Justin Bieber. Where are your friends? Where are your friends? Who let you live? Who let you shorts over your pants? Come on, man. I haven't let that die. That's ridiculous. I'm all for expressing yourself, but that's just
generally under the
the
pants. Shorts
so
under.
Metal.
Maybe he shouldn't blunt before he tries to pants.
It's so metal.
That sounds like something that you would that someone would do after they.
He
Oh yeah, no, that's
hired
real.
The same guy that did all the artwork for Metallica and Death Clock and all this stuff. Black Dahlia, all that stuff.
Black Dahlia Murder.
Yeah, Black Dahlia Murder.
Don't-
The art that the dude did for them, Justin Bieber hired. And so if you look at any of his logos of his Purpose tour he's doing, which he's in Columbus tonight, all of his logos are metal looking. It's the same artist.
I'm sure T-Raw will attest to this. I was like, see, you can do this thing where you try to transcend into all these other genres. You, Mr. Bieber, the metal genre is one you need to stay away from.
Right.
Absolutely.
He has no idea the beating that waits for him one of these days.
I wouldn't even want that for him. Poor
I don't
guy.
think he gets screamed. I don't think.
I don't think so either. I mean,
he probably shouldn't.
True.
Just for many reasons. But the first being that Justin Bieber just should not do metal.
it's just out of all of the genres of music, metal truly is the epitome of the most unforgiving and non-tolerant
Oh, absolutely.
of fans. And this is coming from a metalhead.
Pretty stubborn.
Yeah, no, dude. I'm like, nah, dude. This is one thing you will not take from us. And the thing is like, I don't even have to go on a rant. I don't have to rant and rave and tell you how much of a bad idea this is, because Mr. Bieber, life is going to teach you the very, very hard way that the guy that you're about to make mad at one of these little metal concerts of yours doesn't care how good your lawyer is, and he's gonna beat you to a pulp.
Very true.
Even I don't know, when Dimebag Darrell got shot.
I was about to say too. I was like, you're
everyone loved him.
I was like, you're gonna start your metal career here in Columbus.
Don't you come down to Columbus to
Nah.
metal, because you go to the Alrosa, you'll get shot.
Oh my gosh, no,
We've done it.
That's a real fact. That is a real fact. Metalheads will get shot here in Columbus.
We'll fucking.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, guys, we are going to jump to a break real fast. This is WUDG The Underground. Coming up next, I've got Under Surveillance. I Don't Think It's Me, right here on WUDG The Underground.
Ironic.